On display today, a stark racial divide. Most white players came, but all but one of the team's Black and Latino players did not.
You know, I miss the days where athletes entertained us in the arena. And today's athletes, man, I'm so sick of them pretending to be so oppressed.
Where have we heard this before?
Or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
The celebrities who weigh in on politics can't stand it personally. I don't want my athletes doing it either.
Please, for the love of God, athletes, just entertain us.
Oh yeah, that's right, throughout American history.
If there were any demonstrations at the Olympic Games by anyone, the participants would be sent home. There's no place for such things.
So these were the words of Avery Brundage back in 1968 as a means to deter athletes from protesting at the Olympics in Mexico, which of course birthed the immortal image of John Carlos, Tommy Smith and Peter Norman on the winner's podium. And then these are the words of conservatives today, who just miss the good old days where athletes don't bore us with political opinion.
You know, I miss the days where athletes entertained us in the arena.
First question, mate. What days are you talking about? Did Ali bore you with his political opinion in regards to protesting the Vietnam War?
You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight?
And this is the thing. Athletes, especially athletes of color, have always used their platform to speak out against injustice. The only difference is people like Moron 101 here never paid attention. But the reality is, if athletes or entertainers had in fact just stayed in their lane, we wouldn't have increased opportunities for at-risk kids receiving state-of-the-art education and programs like that of LeBron James's I Promise School, which by the way already poses test scores which have risen dramatically even since the school's opening this year. If they stayed in the lane, we wouldn't have an increased possibility that victims of child sex trafficking can escape the horrors of this industry, thanks to Ashton Kutcher's software system, which works in conjunction with the US government to help track down sex trafficking victims, which, yes, has already rescued thousands of kids. If they stayed in their lane, thousands of kids would not be as educated as they could be on the constitutional rights they have when dealing with law enforcement, helping to increase the safety of both the citizens and the police. And this is all thanks to, yes, Colin Kaepernick's Know Your Rights program, which, along with the millions of dollars he contributed to non-profit organizations, has helped greatly further us in society. And we wouldn't even be talking about inclusivity in sports if it hadn't been for athletes boring us with their political opinion. Athletes like Jackie Robinson, John Carlos, Tommy Smith, Muhammad Ali, Billie Jean King, and Colin Kaepernick, all of whom left their lane and used their platform to shine light on injustices, not just in sport, but outside of it. And wait for this, best part. If in fact athletes and entertainers had just stayed in their lane, then you wouldn't have President Ronald Reagan or President Donald Trump. Wait, maybe they have a point. And that is the hilarity of this statement. Conservatives scream about athletes and entertainers staying in their lane when they're the only party to have elected celebrity presidents. Not to mention they love to invite Clint Eastwood to go and talk at their conferences and are all about recent draft pick Nick Bosa staying true to his MAGA-loving self. So remember, when they tell athletes to stick to sports, what they really mean is know your place. Be grateful for what you've got. Accept the status quo. I'm just grateful these athletes do not listen and continue to use their platform to speak out. For more on this, come up to my Instagram at Francis M. Maxwell. You can like and share this video, support independent media, tyt.com/join. Never missed another breakdown video by ringing the bell below. You'll get notified whenever we publish something new. And don't forget to join TYT today. Download our TYT Plus app on your phone or head over to tyt.com/join.